Gilgeous Alexander. Foul line jumper.
Shai Gilgeous Alexander is one of the most underrated players in NBA history. How has a player averaging over 31 points per game playing only 4 nationally televised games? It's because going into the season, all of the NBA analysts pushed the narrative that the Oklahoma City Thunder team was tanking that season, and they were written off before the season even started. But SGA said F that and absolutely balled out last year, earning his team a spot in the play-in tournament and even winning a game. Dressed to impress, he's not just a baller, he's a fashion icon. From the hardwood to the red carpet, Shai's confidence is a force to be reckoned with. But it's not all about the fashion finesse. Shai's offensive skills are a work of art, handles smoother than your favorite singer, and his scoring, it's a masterpiece. The guy's a walking offensive exhibition, and defenders are just spectators. Don't be fooled, though he's a defensive maestro, steals, blocks, and disrupting plays like a lyrical disruptor. His defensive game is like poetry in motion, shutting down opponents with finesse. So what exactly makes Shai Gilgeous Alexander better than Stephen Curry? Stay to the end of the video to find out. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Do you think SGA is better than Stephen Curry? Let's break down the numbers that make him one of the league's most potent offensive weapons. Shai's scoring versatility is a spectacle. Whether it's the smooth mid-range jumpers or the explosive drives to the basket, he's a nightmare for defenses. And let's not forget his three-point game, a lethal weapon in his offensive arsenal. He averages over 30.4 points per game while also averaging an extremely efficient 55% from the field. But it's not just about the points. Shai is a maestro when it comes to creating opportunities for his teammates. His assist numbers tell a story of court vision and playmaking finesse that elevates his game beyond scoring. Shai's not just a scorer, he's a facilitator, a conductor orchestrating plays with precision. He averages 6.2 assists per game. Numbers don't lie, and Shai's defensive stats paint a picture of a player who's not just about putting points on the board. Steals, blocks, and disruptive defense. Shai's ability to impact both ends of the floor sets him apart. He averages an amazing 2.8 steals per game and 0.9 blocks per game. Now let's zoom in on SGA's scoring abilities. Standing at 6'6" and running the point, he's often the tallest guard on the court, and that height becomes a critical asset in his offensive game. Shai's height advantage allows him to see over defenders, making him a nightmare matchup for opposing guards. One of Shai's go-to moves is his deadly mid-range jumper. He has a knack for finding pockets of space, stopping on a dime, and pulling up with a silky smooth jumper that's virtually unguardable. What makes his move so effective is not just the accuracy, but the unpredictability. Shai's ability to change pace and elevate in an instant keeps defenders on their toes, making that mid-range shot a reliable weapon in his arsenal. Driving to the rim, Shai is a master of crafty finishes. His long strides and wingspan allow him to navigate through traffic with ease, finishing with acrobatic layups and floaters that seem to defy the laws of physics. It's not just about getting to the rim, it's about finishing in style. Shai's ability to contort his body mid-air and finish with finesse showcases his unique scoring ability. And let's not forget about Shai's three-point shooting, a true display of his scoring versatility. Whether it's a step back or a catch and shoot, he's got the range and the confidence to let it fly. What makes Shai a gifted scorer is his ability to score from all 3 levels, keeping defenders guessing and the defense on his heels. Now let's shift our focus to the defensive end of the court, where SGA's game reaches another level. Shai's defensive prowess is a crucial factor that sets him apart. Shai's wingspan is a defensive weapon, allows him to disrupt passing lanes, contest shots, and make life difficult for opposing guards. Let's break down the elements that make him a defensive maestro. Shai's wingspan is a game changer. It enables him to contest shots even when it seems like he's out of the play. His ability to disrupt passing lanes creates turnovers and transitions his team from defense to offense in the blink of an eye. It's not just about getting steals, it's about creating chaos on the defensive end, and Shai's wingspan is the key to unlocking that chaos. His timing is also a crucial aspect of Shai's defensive brilliance. His anticipation and instincts are next level, allowing him to disrupt plays, block shots, and snatch steals with impeccable timing. It's like he has a sixth sense on the court. He tops the steal chart with over 58 steals in the league this season. SGA had his highest number of steals against the Spurs. He had 7 steals and was an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor. Shai's ability to deliver in crunch time is a testament to his mental fortitude and skill. Let's break down a few of his unforgettable clutch moments. In the matchup against the Clippers, with just 5 seconds remaining, Shai takes charge to secure the victory in a remarkably stylish manner. Composed and calculated, he assesses the defensive setup, displaying incredible composure. He confidently launches a deep three-pointer despite a defender closing in. The shot is nothing but net, sealing the win for the team. It all starts with Shai bringing the ball up the court. The defender is playing tight defense, knowing that Shai is a threat from anywhere on the floor. With seconds ticking down, he unleashed a lightning-quick crossover, left his defender behind, and hit a mesmerizing three-pointer from the paint of the arc, a showcase of Shai's extraordinary handle, speed, and scoring finesse. Pure basketball magic. He did it again, this time from the other side of the court. He decided to shoot his shot from beyond the arc, and man, is this shot not great. Shai's clashes with Curry are like a passing of the torch, a testament to the evolution of the game. But when we dive into the numbers, the tale they tell is truly intriguing. Let's take a look at the stats over the last 2 seasons. Shai Gilgeous Alexander has been putting up numbers that not only rival, but surpass Steph Curry's back-to-back MVP seasons. In points, assists, and rebounds, Shai's consistently outperform Curry. It's not just a passing trend, it's a statistical revelation. Shai averages over 31 points this season, more than Curry averaged in his back-to-back MVP seasons. In terms of steals, Shai has consistently outperformed Curry, showcasing a knack for disrupting passing lanes and creating turnovers. In the steals department, Shai averages 2.8 steals per game, whereas Curry trails behind at 2.1 steals per game in his MVP season. It's a testament to Shai's defensive instincts and ability to make life challenging for opponents. Now, let's talk about rebounds. Shai averages 5.5 rebounds per game, which beats the 4.3 rebounds that Steph Curry made in his first MVP season. Shai's ability to contribute on the boards adds another layer to his game, making him a more complete player. Shai's not just a maestro on the court, he's a wordsmith on social media. His posts often come with poetic rhymes, turning victory announcements and final scores into lyrical masterpieces. Shai doesn't just share scores, he unleashes highlight reels on social media. Each post is a visual symphony of his best plays, a dunk here, a dazzling crossover over there, all set to the backdrop of his rhythmic rhymes. But it's not just about the game, Shai's fashion sense is a showstopper on social media. From pre-game fits to post-game style, his posts showcase a wardrobe as diverse and dynamic as his on-court skills. Shai's not just about making statements on the court, he's setting trends off it, proving that style is as much a part of his game as any crossover or three-pointer. Shai Gilgeous Alexander's ascent to NBA stardom was foreshadowed by murmurs of his potential long before he graced the league. Now, as he illuminates the court, players universally laud his prowess. Early on, teammates and rivals recognized Shai's promise, applauding his work ethic and skills. Fast forward to today, and Shai's influence has surged. D'Angelo Russell on the Beverly podcast declared Shai the most underrated player with a Kobe-like edge. We also had a former teammate who admired his skills. In a recent interview, CP3 couldn't help but praise SGA, saying, "He's so good when it comes to hooping, and he's just an even better person." And I mean that. High praise coming from a veteran like Paul. The excitement surrounding the Oklahoma City Thunder is palpable. It begs the question, what's next for the Thunder? Will Shai be in the MVP conversation, and can he lead his team deep into the playoffs? It's a question that's on the minds of many NBA fans. Shai's Kobe-like mentality and the way he's elevated his game certainly makes an MVP nod seem within reach. But as we know, the NBA is full of surprises, and the road to playoff success is a challenging one. Shai Gilgeous Alexander's performance has been nothing short of spectacular, and the Thunder find themselves in a promising position, currently holding the number 2 spot in the highly competitive Western Conference. Now, here's where it gets interesting for MVP discussions. You see, MVP voting often considers a player's individual brilliance combined with their impact on team success. Shai's not just putting up numbers, he's leading the Thunder to victories, and that could be a game changer in MVP talks. The fact that OKC is standing tall at number 2 in the West speaks volumes about the team's collective effort and Shai's leadership. But we want to hear from you, our awesome viewers. Do you think the Thunder will maintain their top 3 seed in the West? Can Shai stand in the MVP conversation? And how deep into the playoffs do you see the Thunder going? Drop your predictions in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, and join the conversation. And as always, keep balling. Peace.